Hi. So what is the alternative to anticipatory bail? Now, to know the answer for the alternative to anticipatory bail, you must understand what is anticipatory bail and what is a regular bail. Whenever a crime is registered by police, they investigate and they give a report to the court. And after that, court will conduct the trial, examine the witnesses, and decides whether the complaint is proved by the witnesses that are collected by the police or not. So this is the basic scheme of a criminal complaint. When a crime is registered, until they file report in the court, the process is called investigation. And during the process of investigation, police may arrest you or police may not arrest you. If they arrest you, you have to apply for a regular bail. And if you are anticipating an arrest, then you have to apply for an anticipatory bail. Why will you anticipate an arrest? Either you will be an accused in the complaint, or you will be a suspect in the complaint, or accused means directly your name is given by the complainant. Suspect means your name is not given by the complainant, but an indication is given by the complainant that you may be the accused. So you become the suspect there. And the third is you may be remotely linked with the crime. So you are a remote suspect. In all these three cases, versions, there is every possibility that you may be arrested for the purpose of investigation. And if you are anticipating, you are expecting police to arrest you, then you can approach the district level court, which is always usually located in the district headquarters or the high court, and apply for anticipatory bail. A bail which is applied in anticipation of arrest is called anticipatory bail. Now, for that, you apply to the court to grant you an anticipatory bail. That is a bail where you are not permitted to be arrested. Or if at all you are arrested, you will be immediately discharged or left after collecting adequate sureties from you. So for that also, court may insist for the police to file their reply. So what is the reply that generally police writes in a reply for an anticipatory bail application is that you are absconding and you are linked to the crime or XYZ reasons they may give you. They may give to the court. But you must understand that there is every possibility for your anticipatory bail application to get dismissed. It's 50-50 chances. And if your anticipatory bail application is dismissed, listen carefully, then you must immediately surrender before the court. Sometimes court may direct the police to issue 41-year notice. That is a notice seeking an explanation from you why you should not be arrested. So there are many options before the court, but if an anticipatory bail application is dismissed, if it is granted, you have no problem. If it is dismissed, then you are at a risk. Then you are at a risk of arrest. Please remember. And what is the alternative now? Anticipatory bail is not a simple bail application which court gives you invariably because you applied. It is too premature for the court to come to conclusion in allowing an anticipatory bail application. Because it is in the process of investigation, court also can't come to conclusion. So what is the alternative for anticipatory bail? The best alternative, as far as I understand, is that you must cooperate with the investigation conducted by the police. Please remember that police has a sense to identify even a terrorist by just looking at his face. They are experts. If you are remotely connected with the crime also, they can catch you. They have that sense. If you are expressing fear, is it a fear just because of the police, or is it a fear because of the crime they can identify? That sense is adequately developed with the police. as far as my experience goes. Just by seeing the face, they can identify whether you are a suspect or a criminal or an accused or remote suspect, etc. So the best alternative, if you are innocent, remember this. Anyhow, if you are accused, you will run away. You don't cooperate with the investigation unless and until you are an idiot. It is expected that you abscond if you are an accused. But if you are innocent and you still have the fear of getting arrested because the complainant filed a false case, the remedy you have is to approach an advocate, take him along with you to the police station, pay him a fee, he will come. And though advocate is permitted to be present, not through the entire investigation or not through the entire interrogation, but he is permitted to be present to maximum extent. And he is entitled to give you moral support and legal support also. So when you go to the police station with an advocate, accompanying an advocate, you are not only making the police alert to do their job, you are also inviting transparency in the investigation. Generally speaking, the investigation is done in a different style, which I am going to inform you in another video. But here, the alternative to anticipatory bail is to take an advocate along with you whenever police calls you for investigation purposes, summons you for investigation purposes, and don't let your advocate be your mouthpiece. Let him just be beside you and you cooperate with the investigation. You deliver all the answers that are required for the questions that are supplied to you. If you do not depend on your advocate for the answers and you depend on your advocate to see that the principles of natural justice are followed by the police, and if your advocate's role is limited only to that extent, then police definitely will allow your advocate to stay beside you. The only point here is that your advocate should not interfere with the investigation. If he started interfering with the investigation, he will be asked to stay outside or sent outside. In some parts of the interrogation, which could be clandestine or secret purposes, he may not be allowed. But he is entitled as a matter of right in the Criminal Procedure Code to stay beside you during interrogation. And if he is allowed to stay during interrogation, he is allowed even to stay for other parts of investigation also. And if you do that, there will be not only transparency in the case, police will also follow the principles of natural justice. And you will have a fair investigation. Not only fair trial, but a fair investigation also requires the presence of an advocate. And don't try to save money at this point, because if you start saving money during investigation by not appointing an advocate and trying to go for an anticipatory bail or other remedies, then the case in the court will be a different case. If you take an advocate, if you accompany an advocate, if you appoint an advocate during the investigation stage and allow him to participate in the investigation, stay beside you during the process of investigation, then if you are really innocent, then you will not be in the charge sheet. Remember this point. So if there is any fake complaint against you, fake case against you, and if you are called for investigation, an advocate's presence will definitely help in coming out as an innocent during the investigation. No need to wait for trial. Hope I'm clear. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, kindly comment.